Hi guys, it's Mrs. Turner. I'm coming to you with an end of the year message and one final read aloud book. So I'm going to be reading to you guys one of my favorite art books today. I love the message of this book and it's something that I really want you guys to be thinking about this summer and as we start next year together. So this book is written by Peter H. Reynolds. You may have heard of him because he wrote the book called The Dot as well. But this is one of my favorite books of his. It's called Ish. So let's dive in. It begins by saying, Ramon loved to draw. There he is drawing on his floor. Anytime, anything, and anywhere. Look, he's even sketching on the toilet. One day, Ramon was drawing a vase of flowers. His brother Leon leaned over his shoulder. Leon burst out laughing. "What is that?" he asked. "That's not very nice." Ramon could not even answer. He just crumpled up the drawing and threw it across the room. Leon's laughter haunted Ramon. He kept trying to make his drawings look right, but they never did. He's getting so frustrated, even though he's trying his best. After many months and many crumpled sheets of paper, Ramon put his pencil down. "I'm done." Marisol, his sister, was watching him. "What do you want?" he snapped. "I was watching you draw," she said. Ramon sneered. "I'm not drawing. Go away." Marisol ran away, but not before picking up a crumpled sheet of paper. "Hey, come back here with that!" Ramon raced after Marisol, up the hall and into her room. He was about to yell, but he fell silent when he saw his sister's walls. He stared at the crumpled gallery. Oh, look, all of his drawings are hung up in her room. All the ones he threw away. "This is one of my favorites," Marisol said, pointing. "That was supposed to be a vase of flowers," Ramon said, "but it doesn't really look like one." "Well, it looks vase-ish," she exclaimed. It does look vase-ish. "Vase-ish?" Ramon looked closer. Then he studied all the drawings on Marisol's walls and began to see them a whole new way. "They do look ish," he said. Ramon felt light and energized. Thinking ishly allowed his ideas to flow freely. He began to draw what he felt, loose lines quickly springing out and without worry. Ooh, he's having fun again. Ramon once again drew and drew the world around him. Making an ish drawing felt wonderful. He filled his journals. Tree-ish, house-ish, boat-ish, afternoon-ish, fish-ish, sun-ish. Ramon realized he could draw ish feelings too. Peace-ish, silly-ish, excited-ish. His ish art inspired ish writing. He wasn't sure if he was writing poems, but he knew that they were poem-ish. There's his ish poem. One spring morning, Ramon had a wonderful feeling. It was a feeling that even ish words and ish drawings could not capture. So he decided not to capture it. Instead, he simply savored it. He's just being in the moment. And Ramon lived ishfully ever after. Here he goes. He's so much happier now. So Mrs. Turner loves this book, and I pull it out from time to time when I hear students in my classroom saying something like, "Oh man, my drawing will never look like that," or "I was really trying to draw this, but it didn't turn out how I wanted to," or "I hate my art, I'm just not a good artist." That always breaks my heart when I hear it from students, because in art and when we're expressing ourselves creatively, we really want to be focused on the process and our progress over perfection, right? So, for example, Mrs. Turner has been practicing art for about 20 plus years now. I've been practicing art for a really long time. And every year that I practice, I get better and better. But I also get better at being able to let go and just express myself creatively. I'm having a lot of trouble with that word today. Being able to express myself creatively and not worry so much about, is my art perfect? Did it turn out how I was picturing in my head? So I encourage you, as you go into this summer, as you go into the next year, and you continue expressing yourself in whatever that way that might be. Maybe you're making art this summer. That's awesome. Maybe you're not really into art and you're listening to music, or you're playing outside with friends, or you're being with family, or you're writing. You're expressing yourself somehow. I encourage you to keep in mind that we are after progress and practice over perfection. So, as we go into next year, the most important thing I want you to keep in mind is how important it is to our minds, to our bodies, and to our sense of self to express ourselves and be creative in whatever we're doing. I hope you guys have an amazing rest of the school year, an incredible summer, and I'm so excited to see your faces again next fall. Love you guys. Bye.